Let's first look at the drawing. The order of embroidery on this pattern is: embroider the stems and leaves first, then embroider the flowers. Where there are upper and lower layers, we embroider the lower layer first, then embroider the upper layer. The first thing we use is the outline stitch. There are many colors used here. Please refer to the drawing for specific colors. Here is thread number 935, 3 strands. After the needle comes out from the bottom, we embroider a stitch first. The stitch span should not be too large. Don't tighten it yet. Then we embroider again from the middle position. Stitch at the same distance. And stitch from the middle. Repeat this process. For shorter lines, we use the straight stitch. Straight stitch is relatively simple. We start from one end of the thread and end with a needle. The embroidery method of leaves. First, satin stitch is used. Here is thread number 433 and number 829. We can start from the middle of the leaf. First, embroider a stitch. To determine the direction of embroidery, then fill in both sides densely. For irregular leaves and narrow leaves, when filling, we can tilt the stitches a little. For long leaves with veins in the middle, we use the leaf embroidery method. We start from the tip of the leaf and insert the needle at the position of the vein. It's okay to go up or down a little. You can freely control the distance between stitches. Divide the leaf into two parts along the veins. Make stitches denser and a little tilt. The needle position is at the vein marking. Use the same method to fill the other half. When you embroider, try to close to the other half. And leave no gap in the middle. The leaf also uses the embroidery method of long and short stitches. Here are 3 strands of thread number 12 and 5. We also start from the tip of the leaf. First, embroider a short stitch. Then embroider a long stitch next to it. The layered lines in the middle. It's just a general layer. Don't pile the stitches on top of each other. Continue to embroider short stitches. Then a long stitch. In this way, use the long and short stitches to fill the pattern. Use the same method to embroider the next layer. Some stitches need to be staggered in the small gaps of the short stitches of the previous layer. The small clusters of flowers we use satin stitch because it's small. Here, you can just embroider 2 or 3 stitches. The small buds. We use thread number 340. 3 strands satin stitch to fill it. Start from the middle here. The top is embellished with 2-strand straight stitch of thread number 792. Here you can compare it and embroider the embellishments in the approximate position. The small white and blue flower. The petals are embroidered with satin stitch. The stamens and small clusters of flowers are French knot embroidery. After the needle comes out from the bottom, is on the side close to us, and wind the thread around the needle. If you want a smaller knot, wind it once. If you want a bigger knot, you can wind twice or 3 times. Just make one loop here. Stitch at the exit position. Pull the loop, and let it shrink little by little. Don't pull the loop too tight. The tighter you pull, the smaller the knot. The color gradient part here. You can refer to the pattern and match it freely according to your preference. The thick part of the white small flower. We need to embroider the stem part first. Use straight stitches for short lines. For longer lines, embroider the outline. Use 3 strands of thread number 937.